States in the Northeast are more or less coordinating their reopening plans. It's evident that some states will open things before others. Connecticut expected to reopen patio dining for restaurants on May 20th, and New Hampshire is slated to do the same on the 18th. Whether or not Massachusetts will announce similar protocols on restaurants come Monday is still unknown. Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo joins us now live in Springfield with more. Audrey.
Chris, that's right. The waiting continues for business owners in Massachusetts as the governor has said he will not reveal which industries are a part of the phase 1 of the reopening plan until May 18th. Restaurants in particular are expected to face heavy regulations upon reopening, which they must comply with before they can start serving customers in any capacity. In Massachusetts, it's unclear whether restaurants will be able to even partially open on May 18th, when the state's advisory board will present their reopening guidelines. Many restaurant owners are chomping at the bit to resume some semblance of normalcy. 100 restaurant professionals signed a letter to the governor asking him to partially reopen restaurants on May 19th. In Connecticut, restaurants are expected to start serving guests again on the 20th.
They're opening up the patios, or the availability to open up the patios with restrictions on what we have to do to make sure that we're compliant with the governor's regulations.
Western Mass News spoke over the phone with John Thomas, the general manager of Max's Tavern in Springfield. That restaurant is owned by a larger company with locations in Massachusetts, Florida, and Connecticut. Thomas says it's been easier for the Connecticut locations to prepare for a May 20th patio dining reopening that meets their governor's standards.
It's very helpful to know in advance. It's a pretty comprehensive list of things that you have to do, and for good reason. We want to make sure that we're as safe as possible.
Not knowing what the Bay State's return to outdoor dining will entail, Thomas tells Western Mass News they're doing what they can to prepare based on Connecticut's guidelines. He says that although Massachusetts may reopen later than Connecticut, he doesn't think it will drive too many people away from their favorite Western Mass takeout spots.
I think people will go down to eat in Connecticut, yes. I don't think it's going to hurt Massachusetts restaurants. We're all closed right now unless we're doing takeout. But I think that's the capacities that they're opening with are so low that there's going to be more people than there are seats at restaurants, if I had to guess.
Thomas says his main concern is ensuring the safety of both his guests and customers and his staff, in hoping to instill that there's going to be confidence that all restaurants won't be a health hazard. Live in Springfield, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.